Gifts of Grace. I'm Jason at awakenedessence.com. Grace is defined as God's will, thy will. It's that magical thing that allows something in your life to be literally vanished because it's horrible, or it brings something that's really beautiful and good. If you're ready for it. So, being aware of your hands, your pelvic floor, noticing the space inside your tummy as you breathe. So feeling the breath coming in, noticing your hands and your backside as you listen and hear the sounds. As practice gets easier. So, grace. If you're involved with mentoring or in a workshop or doing these videos, grace may visit thy will, capital T-H-Y, capital W-I-L-L. Thy will, grace. It's magical. I've been chasing, learning, understanding, researching this for a couple of decades. I've been taught the laws of it. Now, what happens when you come to a workshop or an online session, mentoring session, a healing session? And this has happened with 100% of the time since I started teaching again in 2013, when I'd been abiding for 6 years permanently. So it had already deepened significantly, but when I started teaching again, because I just lived in my cave, and grace started happening. It's like, whoa, what? What allows grace to come through is stillness, presence, the awakening. And when you are presented as a person with grace, as I noticed all those years, there'd be something magical that would happen in a workshop or a healing. You know, someone would just have something hugely life-shattering removed. Wow. Just remembering some of the things that have happened. Truly spectacular. That's grace. That's strong grace. If you are ready for these things, then they can happen. So if you're coming to a workshop, taking on mentoring, having a healing, be very clear and defined about what you want. Because what I've noticed over the years, and particularly since when I started teaching again in 2013, is that once I start a process, the golden peeps, archangels, ascended masters, and beings of high vibration who work for love, order, and manifestation, and all those good things, turn up and help. The stillness that is embodied in this being helps. If you're clear about what you want, then if it's offered, and those beings love to help. If you are very clear and defined and willing, really increases your chances that something significant will shift in your life to take you to a better place. Something that's unpleasant can be let go of. Some really hard learnings can be integrated really easily. It comes down to being defined. What is it you are after? Choose. Then grace can do its work. So if you're coming to a workshop or having a session or even watching these videos, be clear about what you're after. Choose in your being and ask your guardian, your trusted crew that your guardian approves of, if you're working on the spiritual path. and grace can come in and do what it needs to do. Because when we ignore our deeper callings and we say we're wanting something and semi-chasing it, and we're not being conscious, and to be conscious, be aware of your hands, your pelvic floor, your bum, your breathing in through your chest, your sternum, noticing your body. It means grace can work and come in and help you. So be clear. Grace is a rare thing unless you're around someone that embodies it, or you earn it. And this is how you do it, by following what's in this website, hence the laws of grace. It's getting windy, so be with what is, including the wind.